Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to give you some expressions, and I want you to translate that into the variation equation. If I were to say that P varies inversely with T, how do I write the variation equation for this? What type of variation is this? Of the four types of variation, direct, inverse, joint, combined, what is it? Inverse. Inverse variation is going to designate that I have multiplication or division? Division. So let's write that. What would you write? There's no y here, though. That's just your basic form. So P is connected to the variable t, how? As k divided by t. P, that varies inversely, is where you got to start putting your equal sign. Inversely tells you have division. Constant variation over the variable t. Okay? If I were to say this, that L varies directly as the square root of m. L varies directly as the square root of m. This is direct variation, right? So it's saying that L is related to m. How?
As the square root.
Is it just k times m?
No.
There is a k here, and it is multiplication, but it's k times what?
The square root of m.
The square root of m. So you would actually write the square root of m. What do you think? Let's try another one. Let's make sure we're getting this. Okay. A varies jointly. A varies jointly with B and the cube of H. A varies jointly with B and the cube of H.
Joint. It's going to be A equals.
Okay, so joint variation.
A equals K times B
K times B
times H cubed.
times the cube of H, which is H cubed. Why was there no division here? Joint is basically direct a couple of times, right? So what do you guys think? Is that all right? I'm taking the words and I'm writing the variation equation. Notice I keep using K. Later on we're going to see some examples where we actually figure out, what is K? What do I do with that guy? Okay. And let's just do another one just for old time's sake. Q varies directly as P and inversely as X. Bless you. This is combined variation, which means it's a combination of direct and inverse, which means it's a combination, multiplication, and division. So how do I write this guy?
Q equals divided by X.
What was that first part?
K times P divided by X.
K times P divided by X. All right. So these are just some examples of taking the words and writing those variation equations. Now we're going to look at some examples where we actually have to figure something out, come up with an answer.